they don't look like an 0-2 football team, that's for sure, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You look at some of the guys that they have on their defense, and they basically return everybody this year. So I expect them to come in here ready to play, flying around. They're big, they're physical, especially up front. Those guys up front know how to play. And we've got to be on our game for sure.
Colt, did you talk about the clock that has to be in your head when you flush out of the pocket like you did several times last week?
Yeah, going into the Indianapolis game, you've got two guys who can rush the edge, and being able to move out of the pocket obviously helps those guys up front. You'd like to stay in the pocket and make all your throws and all that, but there's times where you're asked to move around and make a play. So I think that just comes with the more you play, the more experience you get at it, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think sometimes it can be played to my strength, and I just got to make plays.
Yep.
I think the big thing for us when we talked about last week was efficiency, getting completions. I think that's one of the things we did good last week was, when a play broke or had to move out, we'll take a 4 or 5 yard gain every time.
And to follow on that, could you talk about how your receivers have to keep the play alive too?
Yeah, now it's that may happen 4 or 5 times a game. It's not something that is designed or we work on that much, but receivers, tight ends do a good job. When you flush out of the pocket, you try to stay with the progression that's already built into what you were doing, and then just find the open guy.
Did it feel like you logged a lot of miles in that game? It seemed like you ran almost every you had to or did.
Yeah, you moved around. I think as the game went on, I was able to kind of feel where the pocket was. I thought the tackles did a great job, especially Joe. And going back and watch the game, Joe did a tremendous job of reading. So, when he sets that edge and the guys up front are pretty solid, I was able to shorten my dropbacks and kind of stay in the pocket and make some throws and, move only when you had to move. So
Monday, were your legs tired? Could you tell you ran around a lot?